Oh, wait till you see the hocus pocus we're going to do on this next one. Cosine 2x. Oh, I don't like those double angles, so I need to change it into something else. And if you remember, cosine 2x has 3 different versions. So I get to pick one. And I'm going to pick the cosine squared minus sine squared version. Oops, forgot the x's. Because then something super magical happens. And that when I look at the top, I go, oh my gosh, OMG, it's a difference of squares. So I could factor that puppy. Remember, cosine, or difference of squares is one of them is plus and one of them is minus. And then, oh my gosh, do you see it? Do you see it? I bet you're super excited like I am. And that these are going to cancel out. And so now I have a difference. So I'm going to split them. And wow, I have rules for these. They're so simple. The antiderivative of cosine is sine, minus the antiderivative of sine is negative cosine, so that's really going to be minus a negative cosine, which of course will turn into plus. So my final answer, Regis, I'm locking in. This is for the $1 million question. Is sine of x plus cosine of x is C. And then you know what happened? The crowd went, yay! Because I won $1 million. And again on this next one, I don't have a division rule, but if I asked what's being divided by cosine squared, excuse me, I'm sure you would say both of them, Taurus. So I'm going to split them and see if any magic happens. Ooh, I meant to write theta. So I could split the sum and then plus, and then the other piece that's also being divided by cosine squared. Oh my gosh, look at this over here. Isn't that silly? Oh, wow, like I see this one right away. So that'll be 1. And of course this one is secant squared. And oh my gosh, I have a rule for secant squared. It's tangent. And then the antiderivative of 1 will give me x, because I'm really powering back up. Think of this as x to the 0, and so I'm powering back up x to the first over 1, even though I don't write that. See, so I'm going to erase that silliness. And then don't forget your plus c. So easy. And last but not least, got any thoughts on this one? Ooh, pick me. I noticed the top is a difference of squares, and it might help me out. So that'll be x squared plus 1 and x squared minus 1. No way. Yes way. And so of course, these are going to cancel. And then I could split it while I'm simplifying it down, right? It is a difference. So minus the 1, so there's x squared minus 1. And then the antiderivative for x squared, well, I got to power back up and divide by the new power. And remember again, this was x to the 0, so I'm powering back up, which will be x to the first, and dividing by 1. And then don't forget your plus c. Ooh, we need to start calling that something catchy, like your vitamin C. Okay, see you tomorrow.